Alright. Good night. Good evening. I think so. I suppose it's good evening. Today's date. It's honestly I think it's 4th of June 2025. Wednesday, and I'm going to HKL for volleyball. Dah lama tak pergi. It's been a while since I last went. Yeah, so this drive, according to Google Maps, is gonna take 54 minutes. Probably because of traffic. The time is 8:51 p.m. I don't know, I'm feeling restless. Is that correct? Restless? Like something is not quite right. Something is troubling me. I mean, actually, there are many things. Not many. A number of things that are probably causing me to feel uneasy or unsettled. The main thing that I can think of right now is probably because earlier today I got my wife told me that she was unsuccessful in her job application. So I don't know why it affects me like more than I thought it would. I know she's disappointed, so am I, but that's the problem. I cannot show my disappointment to her because it will make her feel, it will cause her to feel even worse. So I don't know, I just have to toughen up. But inside I am feeling so disappointed. I told her it's okay that you didn't get the job. It's probably for the best. I told her that, but I could have said the same thing to me. It's just, after so many disappointments, these words, they just don't mean anything, There's only so much disappointment that you can take, kan? But you have no choice. You have to move on, pick up the pieces, keep trying. And it's a daunting and draining thing to go through. Again, we have no choice but to keep trying. So that's the main thing that's making me feel unhappy. Second thing is last week I did contact the bank officer which I applied the personal loan previously. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should. The backstory. Alamak, alah ni kan memang tak boleh nak betul-betul ke duduk elok. So the thing is, I am planning to apply consolidate. So my plan is to consolidate my existing personal loan with my car loan. Or so that means I will. Come on. This is RFID kan? Oh. So that means my car will be fully paid. But I need to know the amount first, because right now I'm paying about 1,500 for both my personal loan and the car. So my plan is that to apply another personal loan, for which the monthly repayment would be around 1,500 also, so that my commitment will not increase. It will be the same, 1,500. But that would mean that this car that I'm driving now will be fully paid, and then I intend to sell it, because I rarely use this car, and it's okay. I don't feel like having a car. I feel like it's okay. It's okay to not have a car, because I have a bike which I have fully paid. So we'll just use my wife's car, and after I sell this car, which I believe the price is around 40 to 45k, I think. So if I do that, I will have cash in hands around 45k after selling the car. But I still have to pay the new personal loan for another 10 years kan. That's okay lah, as long as it's in the long run it's rugi, tapi I think it's important. It's I have to do it so that I have some cash in hands for emergency and stuff. So it's fine, I guess. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I did contact the bank officer last week from Bank Muamalat, and she replied, I'm on maternity leave. Okay, fine, maternity leave. So tadi, it's Wednesday, right? And I texted her back, would you be able to share the contact of another officer that could assist me with the loan application? Another officer that is replacing you for loan application, but she just left me on red. She didn't reply. I don't know. So that sucks. It sucks to be ignored. Sometimes I do that to people also. So I cannot entirely blame her, because I do it to other people also. So yeah, it sucks. I will try not to do that to other people next time. And there was another bank from RHB. I think her name was Swiss. Her name is Idayu, I think. So the thing is, before I contacted this Idayu, I don't remember where I got the this bank officer number from. Is it Bank Islam? Yeah, I think Bank Islam. I don't remember her name. Or did I save her name? I don't remember. So dia dah kira-kirakan. So she calculated for me. I mean, I told her all the amounts, and then I asked her for this amount, for this tenure, what's the monthly repayment. Okay. And I was like, okay. I already replied okay. And she already has my documents, except for my IC. I think she doesn't have my IC. So she has my secrets report. She has my pay slips. I think, yeah. Then this Bank Islam officer, she told me, I think it was a she. It was a lady. She said, "Rugi. I mean, it's not worth it to apply for a personal loan from Bank Islam for a private sector like myself, because the interest rate is high. It's about, I think it's she told me around 14 or 15%. I was like, oh, really? I didn't know. She told me Bank Islam is the interest rate is low for government servant, but not for private sector employee like myself. So then she told me interest rate bank muamalat lagi rendah, and RHB is much lower. RHB bank interest rate, she said I could get around 5 to 6%. And then I asked her, would you happen to have the contact of the RHB person? So yeah, she shared me the Idayu contact person for RHB. And yeah, so earlier today I already gave all the information and the documents that Idayu asked: IC, payslips, KWSB, secrets report. And I was left on red again. So that sucks also, to to be ignored by two people. Well, she might not be on duty today. I don't know. She might be on leave today, perhaps. So I will try to ask her again tomorrow. I just want to know the calculation, similar to what the Bank Islam officer gave to me. I just want to know how it's like for RHB. If it's okay, I think it's going to proceed. She already has all the info. So yeah, that's the second thing that was troubling me, because I was ignored, kind of, and that sucked. Why is it like jam? I hate God, kenapa collision ahead? So if there's a collision ahead, is it not moving, or is it like moving very slowly? I'm still moving. I'm just gonna stay on this route and hope that I still get to move. I think we still can move. So what's the next thing that's troubling me? Yeah, so last week, it's about work lah. I just don't like when I'm being questioned of the decision of the thing that I wish to do, or how I wish to do things. Like, it's not wrong, it's just not how you would do it. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, so I kind of, is that micromanaging by my boss? Yeah, in a sense it is, and I hate that. I hate yeah, he's being like polite about it. I should have discussed with him today, but I think he was busy and I was not in the mood, so I just kind of avoided him. I didn't do much today. I was busy doing the Coursera training on Google project management certification. So maybe I'll have the discussion with my boss tomorrow. We'll see how. It's not that urgent. I don't think it's not that urgent. Yeah, another thing about work is that I don't know, lately I've been really unmotivated. I don't know if demoralized is the right word to use here. I'm just not feeling it. Feeling lazy. I mean, lazier than usual. I want to know what's the reason though. Could it be because the bonus and increment that that I had received is not as what I had hoped? Probably. It is a disappointment to have received so little. It's just I feel, I mean everybody feels like we've been lied to, kind of, because during the town hall we were told that our country, our region, or whatever, our department, our division had managed to achieve the target. That's what we were told. So, and then you tell me that we only get that much for bonus and also for increment. Like, what? What's the point of achieving the target? Kan? Of course it will make it will make the staff to feel unappreciated. So unmotivated now. I am really not in the mood, to be honest. But I have no choice since my wife isn't working. I have no alternative. I have to work, and it's quite risky for me to be looking for another job. There are many things to consider, which I already discussed in my previous videos, I think. Well, to be frank about my job, I'm quite okay. It's not that I am like entirely or totally unhappy. I'm unhappy about the bonus and also the increment. That is true. But other than that, I'm okay, I guess, because the workload is not bad. I mean, I'm quite free, especially now. I'm fairly free, like all the time. And oftentimes we should like clock in at 8:30, but I rarely come in at 8:30. Like today I reached my office at around 9:30, I think, and I left at 5:30 sharp. I mean, I don't think it matters because, like I said, the workload is not that much. And I left for lunch at 12, came back at 2. So I really shouldn't complain, kan? It's just that I feel tu lah, when you already like announce it to everybody in the town hall that we apa ni, meet the target lah semua kan, and then we feel like blindsided. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but whatever, doesn't matter. But I did apply for other jobs. My wife she shared some job openings on LinkedIn, and I did apply. I'm not expecting anything out of them because because the job openings, I don't think I am suitable for the position. That's another issue that I currently have. So I've been working for 14 years, right? 14, so this year would be 15 years of me working. I don't know my expertise, I still am not sure what I'm good at, because I've been switching a number of times. So I started as technical service engineer, which I go to client side and then perform installation, commissioning, and also perform maintenance services. So it was like a field job. I've done that. I have that not expertise lah, but experience lah, hands-on experience, doing installation. I've done that. And then I was also involved with the designing for electrical distribution and for environment monitoring system, or they call it central monitoring system, the status of all the instruments, everything, CMS, the laying of cable, doing termination, setting up, and then doing performing the commissioning. I've done that. Although if you ask me now how to do it, I cannot anymore. I can only say that I have had the experience of being involved with that kind of job before. But of course, things have changed. This was in 2011, 2012. It was like 13 years ago kan. So I was also like I said, involved with the designing, the sizing calculation. Like you have the layout of the data center room, then you have to decide how many, depending on the client's requirement, they want berapa kVA. Is it KWA? Is it KW or kVA? I forgot already. Then you have to design for the rack, for the servers on your rack, for the UPS, for the battery sizing, and then what else? For the aircon sizing. I did all this, and then for the environment, all the smoke detections, fire panel, fire alarm panel. Hebat juga dulu aku I can still, I think I can do it, but it would, because like I said, things have changed. It's not how it used to be. So of course, if I were to do it, I would have to need some time lah to get accustomed kan, to to get back used to it. I was doing that for about a year and a half, I think. The designing thingy, the service engineer, I did it for about a year, 10 months, I think. Not that much experience, but some experience. So after I was doing the designing part, I was back to doing service engineer. I was back to being a service engineer for Omega Integration. But for the first 6 months, I attended kind of lah. It was they call it training, but I think it was just cheap labor. So I assisted with the FAT setups lah, mostly at Bukit Batok, Singapore. I think it was for Banyu project, Banyu for ExxonMobil. And then I was also involved with Songa. It was the Korean ship Songa. What else? I forgot already lah. Mostly Banyu Urip lah. I was involved for 6 months. I was working like a technician, not an engineer, but I was doing installation, setting up the FAT lah, macam laying cable, doing termination, and then doing testing for the FAT, and then performing the FAT. It's okay. I mean, I don't mind working like doing the technician's job. I don't mind actually. I get to learn lah how to do the installation, how to put on the machines or the equipment on the din rail, on the metal plates. It's good practice. After 6 months, and then only I went for the Bossiet training, and then only I was assigned to go to sites. The first site, offshore site that I went to was, I think it was Myanmar, was for SK Drill. I don't remember the name of the platform that I went to. It was a drill rig lah, I suppose. I was doing, I think, fire and gas. We were doing troubleshooting, if I'm not mistaken. The maintenance lah, sekali lah, troubleshooting and maintenance. Where's the collision? Oh yeah, here. It's not that bad. Nobody's lying on the floor. I'm so bad. It's fine. I'm gonna reach HKL about 9:48. I'm gonna be late, but it's fine, I guess. Speaking of late, I am only remembering I need to check if I brought my ubat with me or not. I should have lah. I should have my ubat here. Yes, I do. Thank God. Okay, continue. Lepas the first site in Myanmar, and then I went to Qatar, I think. So Qatar for about 2 months. A lot many systems that I worked on. CCTV, pagar, LAN, I think telephone also, PABX lah. Access control, a lot. So I was there for about 2 months. I was with Sharul. Those are the ones that I remember. After Qatar, I went to. I'm trying to remember, bro. I forgot already. If I'm not mistaken, Indonesia for Banyu Urip, but I was doing Pagar only. Pagar and Visat. Pagar and Visat, Indonesia for about, I think about a month. It was not offshore, it was onshore. It was at Cepu, Bandar Cepu. So we took a flight from Changi to Surabaya, and from Surabaya the client pick us up from Surabaya to Bandar Cepu. I think the drive was about 3 hours. Was it 6 hours or 3 hours? I think 3 hours. It's quite far, I think. So actually it is in Jawa Tengah. Surabaya is actually Jawa Timur. I believe it was 6 hours but I'm not sure. I forgot already. Jauh jugalah from Surabaya. Oh, it's so fun. I went there with Azli. So we got 1 day off. We were working for 6 days and then 1 day off. I think on Sunday we were we're not working on Sunday. So on Sunday we would travel pergi Surabaya, naik train. Oh damn, I miss it. I still have a video of me on the train. I was talking. I don't know, ranting. I don't remember what I spoke about, but yeah, I think I saw the video. I don't remember where it is. I saw the video only recently. So we took a train. I think the train was 3 hours, so maybe the drive was also 3 hours. Remember taking the train from I think 6 a.m. and then we would reach Surabaya at around 9 a.m. Lepas tu makan McD at one of the malls in Surabaya. Damn, I miss it. I fucking love it. I mean, the traveling, the exploring new places. Yeah. So after Indonesia, after Cepu, I went to the Philippines, I think. Well, to be honest, I don't remember, the sequence. But I also went to the Philippines. Oh, was it Ghana first? I think I went to Ghana first. I went to Kenya. The thing about Ghana, I misplaced my passport and I missed the flight. Oh my god, I did so many stupid things, but I'm still okay. I'm still fine. I'm still here. I mean, it was dangerous for me to have lost my passport, not lost lah. I think I went to the money changer. You know, when you're overseas and you want to change money, and they would ask for your passport tau. Ada visa, you know, they want to verify visa or whatever. And did this happen in Philippines ke Ghana? I forgot lah. But the story here's how it went lah. So I gave the passport to the money changer guy, and then I forgot to collect it back from them. So the next day only I realized, shit, my passport, I left it at the money changer, and I asked my sponsor lah, work sponsor at site, I must have left my passport at the money changer. Could you please help me send me back to the money changer so that I could ask them. And thank God they kept the money changer person. They didn't like macam steal. They kept my passport. My passport was still with them. Thank God. I think it was in the Philippines. In Ghana, I missed the flight. For the Ghana job, it was offshore. The thing is, so I was flying from Changi and then to Dubai. Was it Dubai? No, Dubai. Doha. And then from Doha to, was it Accra? I think it's Accra, Ghana. Yeah. And then when I reached Accra, I had to wait for another connecting flight. I had to take a small plane from Accra to Tancredi. Tancredi ni is actually the oil and gas town for Ghana. It's something like macam Kertih, macam Kemaman, I think, where lepas tu from Accra pergi ke Tancredi. I got to spend a night dekat Accra. Not a night, 2 nights I think, if I remember correctly. Lepas tu I missed the flight. Wait. I missed the flight from Accra to Tancredi. Lepas tu dekat Tancredi tu naik chopper pergi ke FPSO. Yeah, I believe that's how it is. So it took me 3 days or 4 days jugalah untuk for the travel from Changi, from Singapore to the FPSO. Mind you, I don't remember the FPSO name though, but I remember the client. It was Modec. I went there alone, you know, solo traveler going to Ghana. So in Ghana, yeah, because I was not sure if the food was halal or not. I had to just, you know, I had to eat only sayur, only veggies, and they have like macam instant noodles. So I eat instant noodles. Yeah, I eat mostly veggies lah. On the FPSO, on the ship, on the vessel. Is it ship besar. So I was doing pagar masa tu. I think they had a problem with the amplifier. I don't remember lah what was the problem. Amplifier rosak kot nak kena. So I just tulis kat situ to replace the amplifier. And I was also doing the sound coverage. Yep. is it? Sound pressure level. So to make sure that the sound pressure level meets, I think the problem masa tu, the YM he only allowed me to work only 1 hour a day, masa pukul 6 sampai pukul 7 petang. So mestilah there's nothing much that I can accomplish lah dalam masa sejam. FPSO tu besar kot. Tu yang mengambil masa. Aku berada, I was on board for about 3 weeks jugalah. So I managed to kumpul duit banyak masa tu. Bila pergi offshore, lepas tu ya, offshore allowance banyak lah masa tu. 5 figures lah, I was making 5 figures so easily. Lepas tu I remember after Ghana I went to Philippines. I was doing access control. Door access control. This was also solo trip. I went solo there. Then it was in Bataan. It was for Petron refinery plant. I was supposed to do the commissioning, but they were not ready. The installation was not ready. They were like 90% ready. So I only did what I could lah, basically. I did the termination. Actually they have done the termination, but they did it like wrongly or something. So it wasn't working. So I had to go and then fix the termination. I don't know how I know, to be honest, how I managed to like macam fix the problem. I'm amazed. I mean, thinking about how I was like all by myself. Of course I had a manual, but I never worked on the system before. I don't have prior experience on the system. Of course I was communicating with my colleague back in Malaysia, but I was alone trying to fix the termination issue, the software, right? I'm so amazed, that I managed to do it. But all I was alone. Damn, son. I mean, I'm impressed. Thinking, I don't know now if I could still do it, but I did it. Always a solo traveler. Not always lah. Almost all the time lah. There was one trip going to Kuwait. So there were 3 of us. Aku, Husni, and then Faiz, and then another service guy, Koyum. So this one we were doing LAN, local area network. So doing termination on the wall, and then connecting the telephone and make sure the telephone works. Betul. 3 weeks I think. 3 weeks a month like that. But this one it was for Ras Lafan. Ras Lafan is Qatar. I don't remember lah. Kuwait I don't remember. I don't remember the name of the plant. And then on off days we would travel to the cities, pergi mall, tengok, look around, sightseeing. It was fun. was hot. I went there during the summer, but it's an experience. I don't. Now that I think about it, why did I resign though? Well, because I got the offer from Sapura. Why did I even apply to Sapura? If I had not applied, if I had not gone for Sapura, I would have been with Omega, still with Omega, I think. And I could have gone to many other places, I think. And I would have many other stories to tell. But I have to believe whatever happened for a reason. It was the best for me. I managed to experience the travels that I just shared, which I'm grateful for. I shouldn't say, I shouldn't regret. I shouldn't have any regret, moving to Sapura. Yeah, I think the main reason that I accepted the offer, the Sapura offer, it was Sapura, of course lah. Sapura was like a way bigger name compared to Omega. Kind of was working as the main contractor, not as the vendor. Back then I didn't know. I thought Sapura, had a bigger name. The job opportunities would be much better. It would open doors lah for me. That's what I thought when I decided to accept the offer, Sapura offer. Now that I know better, I'm older, that I know better, being a vendor, it's not bad at all. To be honest, not bad at all. In fact, jadi vendor lagi best sebenarnya daripada jadi main con, daripada jadi hookup and commissioning contractor. Main con like macam Sapura or T7 or Tanjung. Memanglah dia punya job, punya kata apa, workload tu tak banyak, because you're not doing the heavy lifting. Like in Sapura, your scope is mostly on arranging lah, you're not doing the termination, you're not doing the you are telling people what to do, basically. That's what I did. I also did that. Mostly I was doing that. I was doing more telling people what to do, scheduling, work pack. That's what I've been doing. Man days estimation. It's doing all this in Sapura. And I was also doing commissioning also. Being the responsible person for the commissioning part, for telecom, for instrumentation also. And then when I was with JMP, I was doing installation and commissioning. Yes, I was doing commissioning, bro. I had to climb and look for the temperature transmitter. Where is the temperature transmitter? I don't know kan masa tu, because masa tu aku macam tak, I'm not really familiar with instrumentations lagi masa tu. I was more on telecom. For me to on the valve, testing on the valve, closing semua tu kan, it's doing that, bro. Jadi masa dekat JMP, kat Sapura installation, I was not the one who did the installation lah, tapi I was telling the technician, okay, do lay tubing sini, put install the tubing clamp, sekian, cable tray berapa meter, every 1.5 meter, something like that lah. And then earthing, checking. So this is my experience lah, basically, mostly. After Sapura, after JMP, because JMP I had to work in Terengganu masa tu. And then my boy was just my wife just started working at KL. Before that we were BJJ. So because I didn't want to live far away from my kid, from my boy. He was 1 year plus, I think, and my wife was pregnant with my second child. So then I decided to quit JMP, even though that I was pretty good. I was okay, I was doing well JMP, except for the fact that dia ni lah kat Terengganu, and then kerja 6 hari. Actually masa tu I didn't mind though. I didn't mind having to work 6 days a week. But for my family, I had to look for another job. Yep. So I got the job with Coburg. And Coburg as the consultant for MNE. Mind you, I haven't done consultancy job for I don't know how many years. For 6 years I haven't done. I have left consultancy jobs for MNE. So I was so stupid. I felt like macam, why don't I know? I mean, why is it so hard for me to grasp this job? Why is it that I'm doing so bad at this job? I was with Coburg for about 1 year and a half, like that, when the boss suddenly, he just had enough lah of my incompetency. I personally believe after 6 months, 9 months, so I was already okay. Yeah, I was not that bad, I think lah. Cumanya I had some problems with the senior engineer group. I had some disagreement lah, basically, kan. So maybe she was the one who told my boss to let me go. I was also like macam not feeling it lah, basically, kan. Macam it's okay. I felt like macam this job is really not for me. So I was let go, or you can say terminated lah juga, kan. But I got like 3 months compensation. It's fine lah, because I got the 3 month compensation. After 1 month I got the job with Tanjung Offshore. I was with Tanjung Offshore for about 2 years and a half, as a hookup engineer. Mostly doing work pack, just like macam Sapura dulu. But masa dekat Tanjung, was a project based tau. It was project based. Dia tak sama macam Sapura sangat. Sapura dulu dia bukan project based, tapi contract position. Sapura contract position, yang 57 pun contract position. Dan since I was jobless kan, dah kena berhenti daripada corporate tu, JMP bukan contract, JMP permanent. So if you ask me aku ada banyak my regrets, bukan regrets lah, I mean leaving permanent punya position, like JMP permanent position, I left it. And Omega permanent position, I left it also. I should not have done it. So I went to Sapura contract position. Yes, I quit Sapura because I could sense that they didn't want me anymore. Although towards the end tu, Ruben, my boss masa tu, he didn't want me to resign, but I already got the offer from JMP. No, not JMP masa tu, I got the offer from SCOMI. Banyak kerja tapi I didn't go to SCOMI. I went to IQL. I worked at IQL for about 6 months. I don't like it. I left. I quit before they confirm me. I quit IQL. I was doing Grab for about a month, and then I got JMP. I worked at JMP for about 8 months, and then I quit JMP. I worked with Coburg. But yeah, I had good reason lah, justification lah, justified reason lah why I quit JMP, because I don't want to be far away with my kid, and also my wife, who was, I think, pregnant at the time, pregnant with a second child. I thought it was like the right thing to do, so that I could be close with them, not knowing that, you know, Coburg, my position at Coburg was I mean, it didn't work. So lepas tu join Tanjung, also contract position. I think it was okay, biasa-biasa je. But you know, being a contract staff, there was no increment, no bonus for the 2 years that I was there. But cukup je lah duit kan masa tu. My wife was also working juga masa tu. Cukup je duit, banyak je duit masa tu. Sebabnya anak tak ramai kan, anak seorang masa tu, 2 orang. Rumah pun masa tu duduk rumah SD, rumah 800 je masa tu, rumah sewa. Lepas tu dapatlah beli rumah, buat renovation untuk rumah RJ Jalil Mas. Dapat jugalah simpan duit untuk renovation rumah ni, rumah Bangi ni. Beli rumah RJ tu kena keluar duit 20,000 ke rasanya, tak silap. 10% kena bayar masa tu tau. Harga rumah mas, is it? Ya, kan. Tapi kenapa aku punya loan? Sebab ada banyak macam-macam. Tak tahulah nak. Tapi tak apa, sekarang rumah tu dah disewakan. Yalah, penyewa je yang bayar. At the end of the day, after however many years, the house will belong to me. Yep, almost reach hospital. Parking here. Sampai dah. The sad thing about T7, I was let go. Actually, technically my contract ended. Tapi what I mean, alamak. Oh sorry, tak sampai. Why my boss decided not to renew my contract? I don't know why. Mungkin the client didn't like me, I don't know. Dia pun politik kan. And I didn't want to make a scene. I just accepted. Fine, you don't want me anymore. So yeah, I was jobless for about 2 weeks. Then I got Bureau Veritas. So I've been with Bureau Veritas for about 3 years now. Alhamdulillah. Last year punya bonus, nice. I got 18,000. 18,000 plus. This year punya bonus, 4,000 sahaja. Oh, jangan langgar weh. Takut berlaku. Okay kan? Kenapa aku cakap mau aku dapat? Aduh, I should not have said it out loud. Okay dah. Sampai dah. Bye.